Water troubles, road troubles, signage problems. We're talking Princestown this week in our community talks. I'm Ryan Badechu alongside Fane Richards, and we're continuing our conversation now. Infrastructure is a huge problem for a very, very old town that is over 100 years old in its name, at least, Fane. And I want to go straight to the chairman of the PTRC, the Princestown Regional Corporation, Mr. Ripon Ryan. Thanks a lot for being here. You were making a point about the lack of infrastructure that is really hampering the progress or the speed at which that town can progress.
One of the problems in terms of infrastructure, and you would have heard it earlier from Mr. Vernon Prasad speaking about the major roads, and Mr. Ramsey speaking about the minor agriculture access roads within the region, and that is why this program this evening is very important, so the listening audience and who are looking to this program will understand. Up to now, I believe approximately 90% of the citizens does not understand the difference between local roads, minor roads, agriculture access roads. They come to the regional corporation on every issue. The Princestown Regional Corporation comprised of 3 constituencies. We have over 400 minor roads that we'll call roads under the regional corporation. Then you will have the agriculture access roads. Then you will have what we will call orphan roads. That these are roads that is not vested in the regional corporation or with the Ministry of Works or even with agriculture, but they are some of these roads where up to 50 or 60 homes and they ask for assistance. And people still does not understand the difference. One of the ways to improve this, you cannot have a corporation running with different agencies when the population come to the corporation. It should be under one umbrella. So all roads within that corporation should be through the regional corporation. The proper funding should be given to the corporation to maintain these roads. Presently, there is no way that could happen, and if it continues as it is, no way in the near future. For instance, the Princestown Regional Corporation, our allocation on the development funding for roads in the corporation is $4 million. So you have $4 million, and you have to work with that for over 450 roads or close to 500 roads.
That math is very difficult to crunch.
Exactly.
And realistically then, how do you and how should your burgesses really expect any reasonable scope of work to be done? If you have 400 roads, $4 million on average, what does that really accomplish for you? How many roads in general do you rehabilitate each year?
And that is the next problem, because when you do get that 4 million, you have 10 electoral districts. As the chairman of the corporation, you cannot just give it to one road. You want to try to accommodate all your councillors. So you try to break down that into $400,000 per district to assist the electorate. It is difficult, but we at the corporation, we try our very best. And I must say that the minor roads that is under the corporation, I'm not boasting here, but they are the better maintained roads, and I challenge you all to come down, drive through the region of Princestown, and you will see that the roads that are under the regional corporation are much better maintained. So we manage the little funding in the proper way, because someone mentioned earlier about the soil and whatnot. You must have proper technical feasibility done before you do your work. So at least the little funding could go a long way.
You know, sorry, Fane, but we've got corporate TNT, or corporate Princestown, if you want to say that. Here, realistically, as Fane pointed out, it's very difficult, if not impossible, for government and state funds to fix and rehabilitate all these roads. So what type of partnerships can Princestown and by extension Trinidad and Tobago enter to get these roads rehabilitated? Is that even possible?
Well,
for different stakeholders to get involved?
I will welcome that. But in the past, too many people came to Princestown organization and willing to work. And they come to the corporation, they make some promises, and after that, you never see them come back. So, that is one of the challenges as well.
So, infrastructure definitely a difficult challenge for people in Princestown. They're trying to make it work. The math maybe not adding up the way that they'd like it to. But we do have business that has been able to thrive nonetheless. And when we come back from the break, we're going to be featuring Prasad the Food King to see how he got started and how that business has grown. So we're here for Guardian Media's Community Talks. We're taking you to Princestown. Stay with us.